Because I think one of the public perceptions is, and it's a broad public perception of Congress, is that it's so gridlocked that nothing gets through where they ever agree on anything.
You know something, and this really frustrates me, because we have 387 pieces of legislation that we passed in the House that's on Reed's desk. And does anybody here think that that's not at least unethical? I think it's impeachable. I think it's almost criminal that one person, one man, can hold 387 pieces of legislation up from going to the floor for a vote when a lot of it is both sides agree on. Now I want to get something straight here. This just didn't happen because Harry Reid's the leader of the Senate. Republicans did the same thing over the decades. So, you know, I'm pissed off at the process. And that's why I'm dropping these, and have been dropping these three pieces.
How do you get beyond that, though?
You don't govern the Senate.
No, we don't govern the Senate. There's nothing. Here's what I think we can do. My leadership disagrees with me. I said, don't pay them. We control the purse strings. Don't pay them.
Don't pay the Senate?
Don't pay the Senate.
Okay. How's that going on? Most of them are running for Senate.
My leadership and I, we have quite a few disagreements. Yeah. And I'm disappointed in them. And let me give you one more good piece of legislation that I'm working on. The next time I hear somebody say we're not reaching across the aisle, I really want them to look me in the eyeball and say it. And that is, I'm sure you all know who Debbie Wasserman Schultz is.
Sure.
The chair of the DNC. Mm-hmm. Well, Debbie and I are working on a piece of legislation. Debbie and I, one of the extreme liberals, one of the right-wing conservatives, we're working on a piece of legislation, and you can't believe how we had to beat up our own members on our respective sides to at least get this to a hearing. I think we've got it to a hearing. It's not there yet.
What's the legislation?
The legislation is when a woman is raped and gets pregnant and decides to keep the child, there's a short process by which she can go through legally to have the parental right of the rapist terminated. And you would be surprised at the rapist who come back and say, that's my child, I want custody or visitation.